but people aren't the same, and this whole town has changed. Maybe I have too. So now we're sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. I swear we stayed at this house before, back sleeping on kitchen floors. It doesn't bother me at all, and the one thing that's killing me, lack of sympathy when we say we wouldn't have it any other way. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. And you've been telling me that you've been down for weeks, but I'll pick you up. Instead of all that coffee that you drink, you keep your hair just the same. You know it's better off that way, so I'll get this off my chest. It looks better to the left. Sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. I'm still on the road. It's still in my bones.
Hello everyone, how are we doing today? As always, let me know if everything sounds good, should all be good, but let me know. I see Airy, Kira, Nofir, Vanille, Natasha, Clocky, Eli. How are you guys doing today? Happy Friday. We did it, we made it to the end of another week. Cannot wait for the weekend. It's been a long day. Just happy to be hanging out with you guys for the next couple of hours. Everything sounds good. Thank you, Airy. Thank you, Natasha. We're just going to get started. We have a bunch of eggs. I gathered some more eggs today. I took my Meowscarada out of play. So there may still be some in here from the old boxes, but we'll see. But how are we all doing today? How's everyone's Friday going? Hope we're all having a good one. Hoping for another shiny or two today, please, universe. Glad you're good, Vanille. Glad you're doing well, Eli. Thank you for being here so early in the stream. Hanging out, showing your support. I appreciate it. First egg, not shiny. So happy that we managed to finish the Sprigatito line yesterday. Long overdue. How was my day? My day was busy. It was a busy one. Kind of kept myself to myself for most of the day because it was just a lot. I wanted to try and get as much done as I could, so I didn't have to worry about coming back to too much on Monday. You can never really tell. So the place that I work is closed over the weekends, but we still accept stuff from people. So it really depends. I'm hoping because the weather is supposed to be nice this weekend that people will just be having too much fun and I won't come back to too much work. So glad, Natasha. So glad it's Friday. No Fear, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for the 10 likes already, guys. You're amazing. Don't forget to double tap if you haven't. This is going to be our life for the next couple of hours, just driving around very poorly, trying to hatch some shinies. You're playing Minecraft? Nice. Hope you're having fun. Yeah, Natasha, it's just one of those days, I think. Still had the pleasure of joining Nicholas's stream for a little bit and just being instantly offended by his opinions on Bluey. And I was hanging out in Amber's a little bit, mostly lurking today while she was playing some Minecraft. And that's kind of been it, other than work. Hey Razzie, how you feeling? Oh, lovely. Wonder if this will be a thing in the improved version for the Switch too. So funny, Nicholas. So funny. Hi, Nick. How's work going? Whoa. Hydration check, guys. I've been thirsty today. Natasha, you don't have to lie. It's okay. This Friday, I bought a lawnmower and went to the eye doctor and found out you have insane vision. So when you say insane vision, do you just mean good vision? Ridiculously good? How does one have ridiculously good vision? Above 20/20? Also, congrats on the lawnmower. I think that's what you say to someone who buys a lawnmower. 2010? I don't know if that was a typo or if that's technically better than 2020. Oh, I can see from 20 feet what the average person can see from 10 feet. Oh. Good vision, bad opinions. You didn't even have to add on Bluey to the end of that one. Missed all my chats this morning, so I doubt it. Oof. So are they going to do studies on you and stuff, Nicholas? Nick's umbrella with all the shade you're throwing? You'd love that, wouldn't you? Can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Bluey. They study me, it sure as heck won't be for your vision. What's your opinion on Bluey? Yeah. Adults should not watch Bluey without children, is the opinion. Vanille's like, I see. Oh gosh, stop writing into things. I need to get that perfect loop back again. You never watched Bluey? You know Blue's Clues? I'm not gonna lie, when I very first heard of Bluey, I did assume that maybe that was the name of the dog from Blue's Clues. Maybe they called it Bluey, because that's all I knew too. But Bluey's really good. It's just a cute, wholesome little cartoon. Well, yes, the second opinion is far more important. You thought the same, Natasha, right? And I didn't even really watch Blue's Clues. I feel like I was a little old. I feel like my younger sister watched it a little bit. But I know what it is. Steve went to college, but really he went bald. Is that the guy? I've never felt something more. Yeah, but you went to college too, though, Nicola. They replaced. That's mean. Like, real talk, though. Like, why can't you be on a kid's show and be balding? For some people, it can happen pretty early on in life. I feel like it's not really a reflection of age at all. We can't have kids looking up to bald people. Oh my goodness. Stas, welcome in. Please keep the chat to English. I'm assuming that that is a different language that you're speaking. I do not understand it. I need to be able to understand everything that's being said in chat, please. That reminds me, one must pin the chat rules. 501st, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Your Uncle Jack was bald by the time he turned 17, right? That's what I'm saying. It's not an age indicator at all. Oh, thank you, Natasha. We learned early that everyone's replaceable in the corporate society. It's very true. I don't know if you guys ever watched, like, I can't think of any, like, worldwide equivalents. But, like, I guess a sitcom is what they'd call it in the States. Like, for those of us in England, I'm thinking of stuff like EastEnders, Emmerdale, stuff like that. But the amount of times that they would just straight up replace the actors that played the characters, and we'd just have to all be okay with it and pretend like we didn't notice that this person has been like 4 characters in the past 2 years. Or 4 actors in the past 2 years. You were first, you were. You beat me to it. You're playing the forest? Ooh, enjoy. Why do I always think I can get through there? Anyone else playing anything right now? Any shiny hunting? Any other game? Let me know. PLA, this is torture. I picked up PLA today when I was having a little break from work for maybe about 10-15 minutes. Checked a couple of maps. Nothing. It is actually torture. I don't understand. It's just not fun when you're playing for hours and you're getting nothing. We're hunting for Larbester and Scarlet. Good luck. I hope it shines for you. You just don't want children to have eyesight, Nicole? That's a wild statement. Just need one more. You got this. Good luck. You're so sick of Swinub and Curlier not giving you alpha hordes. I am just sick of not getting any alpha hordes at all. Like, don't get me wrong, I do still have the Monferno perms on my other Switch. But I don't know why I'm not feeling it. I want to do some, like, nice ghost permutations. I think I need some, like, good ghost permutations to properly, like, get back into it without it being, like, this laborious task. But just finding that is laborious right now. Just had a map with 6 swine up and not even a single second horde. That was me with Curlier and Rolts. Every time I went to the Icelands, I would have at least 3, between like 3 and 6 outbreaks for Curlier and Rolts. And it took forever. I am so glad that that's done now, because that was just torture. Zygadlo is probably your second name I'm going to say there, but I'm not entirely sure. Agnieszka? Let me know if I pronounced that right, if it's Agnieszka. I hope it is. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the good luck, Vanilla. It's what makes me the most uncomfortable in life. Hey, see this beautiful child? I should really proofread this. Want to hold him? Oh no. Is it because you are nervous that they're so precious? Or you just don't like children? Because I feel like that's kind of valid. Some people just don't like other people's children. Right, Natasha? Between 3 to 6 could be 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is very true. Well done. Earlier today, I was also trying to find an alpha horde, no luck. I just don't get it. I mean, I kind of get it in the sense that I have got quite a few shiny alphas now. So the pool in which I'm checking, so the outbreaks I'm checking are far less than what they were when I had hardly any. But I'm still getting massive mass outbreaks for a lot of them that I still need. Like, I still need a lot. But there's just nothing. Not a single alpha horde to be seen. Have you guys ever visited someone's house and you offer to do the dishes, but then you aren't sure if they're a dishwash family or a sponge family or a washcloth family? I can't say I've ever had that dilemma, Nicola. Sabine, for a second there, Sabine, that came through as just blank, and I was like,
ballot box emoji.
But here we go.
Box emoji. Ballot 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 box.
Ballot box, indeed. Sabine, thank you so much for the 7 months. Let's get some hype in the chat. Thank you for 7 months of first days with us. How you doing, Sabine? I'm tired of not holding in all my alpha potential for everyone else's peace of mind. Baha, I don't even know what you mean by that. I don't think I read that properly. But how you doing, Baha? It's good to see you. Thank you for the hype, Natasha. Over half a year you've been here with us now, Sabine. Hopefully I can give you guys a shiny or two today. Over half a year? She's still new here, right? Will they ever get past the new person stage? Who knows? How's your day been, Natasha? How was work? On the topic of holding other people's kids, I refer you to the Lonely Island. And I'm doing pretty good. How are you today, Carly? I do not know what that reference is, Baha. Like, I know what Lonely Island is, but I feel like I don't want to know what that specific reference is. But I'm not too bad. It's been a long old day. It's been a long week this week. But it's the weekend, which is very exciting. Oh my goodness, Baha. I was right. I did not need to know that. Work was and I'm glad it was over. Looking forward to my stream. Thank you, Natasha. I was looking forward to this stream too. Very much so. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys for a couple hours. Hopefully getting a shiny. I haven't really been doing much shiny hunting off stream. Bro's unhinged with the Pokemon Quest shiny Charizard profile picture. Yeah, just in general, really. But yeah, you guys have been my, like, yesterday and today, you guys have been like my shiny hunting. I don't even know the word to describe it, like getting me back into it, basically. Yeah, I mean, I was going hard. Like, if I was not streaming, I was shiny hunting. And yeah, I think I just need a little break. As much as there's still so much to do. Like, I still need to finish Shining Pearl. I still need to finish my Let's Go Pikachu playthrough. I still need to finish my Shiny Living Dex in this game. There's still so many things I could shiny hunt in Sword and Shield. I think sometimes I do just need a break. There's just been nothing new as well. Like, I am so craving Legends ZA right now. Like, it needs to be a thing soon. I at least need a date. I feel like even just having a date will, like, make me feel a bit better, you know? Miniature project humans. Oh my goodness, Baha. Thunderblade, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, right, Natasha. Honestly, I just go through phases of hunting non-stop for about a week or two to not doing anything, any hunting at all for months. That makes sense. That's probably like a healthy way to do it, right? When you have the urge and the energy for it, just do it. And then if you lose it, you just stop. But yeah, I want ZA to come out. I want a new game to be excited about, to stream with you guys. Can't wait. And even just like the Switch 2 coming out is going to be exciting. I want to play the new Mario Kart game. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Something a bit different and refreshing, you know? Yeah. Me too, Clocky. Tackling these clothes sounds good, Amber. I love you too. Gotta get it together and get everything from Scarlet Violet before Gen 10 drops. I mean, that's how I wish I could be. I wish I could just be like, look, Gen 10 is around the corner. I still have a bunch, like, to go in this game. I'm doing pretty well. Like I said yesterday, the only shinies I need now from the base game are these starters, and then I am done. But there's still a bunch left in Teal Mask, and even more in Indigo Disc. So I wish I could just be like, look, this is the focus. Gen 10, we need the shiny living decks before then. But it's tough. The amount of times I've gone back into Scarlet Violet and I'll make a sandwich with the full intention of like, I'm going to dedicate this evening or the next however many hours to making sandwiches, and it's just rough. And I don't even know why. Because tell me why I can run into different Pokemon for hours and hours, and that's fine, but making a sandwich kills me. Vanilla, I would love if they brought alphas back. I'm not getting my hopes up, because I feel like from what I've seen so far, this is going to kind of be like a standalone game with its own gimmicks. I feel like the main gimmick, well, other than the megas, I suppose, is like the new battling. So we'll see. But that would be the dream. I would love a whole new bunch of Pokemon to be able to shiny alpha hunt. Shiny alpha Trubbish would be insane. Like, actually insane. You're waiting for a new method to hunt the Gen 9 starters? I do not want to do Masuda. That's fair. The reason why it took me so long to finish my shiny living decks is because it took them so long to enable us to catch the Gen 9 starters in any ball. For those of you who don't know, my shiny living decks is all in quick balls. So I had to wait for the starter raids that they did to get the starter Pokemon in quick balls. That's why it's taken a while. I finished all of the rest of the shinies months ago. Months and months ago now. I might go for Quaxley, so I have one from each shiny. That might be a fun idea. Razzie, you haven't even seen Unhinged yet. I was maniacally laughing from the overwhelming force of my rage as I left work. Oh my gosh, Bar. That sounds terrifying. Right, Razzie? Terrifying. You hope they bring them back. You forgot to do them. I hope so too, 501st, but I know there's a bunch of people that did, so obviously I don't know. I don't know if you have a ball preference, 501st, but I feel like there's a bunch of us doing these starter hunts at the moment because of those raids. So you could probably ask around and you could probably get one in the ball of your choice. Shalfa Furfro in all its form would be such a cool challenge, right? There are a couple of Pokemon that we've already had confirmed to be in ZA from trailers that are completely brand new to the Switch, which I am very excited about because it's going to be the first opportunity ever for me to shiny hunt them, and I can't wait. Sometimes it does feel a little tedious, like getting the same shiny Pokemon across different games. So I tend to only really do that with like my favorite Pokemon. I can't get enough shiny Mimikyus or Dittos, guys. But having new Pokemon to shiny hunt, where that's the only game you can do it in, is going to be fun. You scare yourself, Baha? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. The second I look away from what I'm doing, I crash into something. Did I tell you about my most recent therapy session? You did not know, Nicholas. Love Ball or Friend Ball for Sprigatito? Love Ball or Fuecoco? Love Ball for Fuecoco and Lure Ball for Quaxley. Good luck on trying to get those 501st. Like I said, mine are all quick balls, which I know are probably not the most appealing to a lot of people. It'll be interesting to see which Pokemon make the cut. The original Kalos decks had 450 Pokemon. I mean, bring back all 450, I say. You know? And add some more in there, because like, I want some newer gems. I would love to be able to shiny hunt Mimikyu in a new game. gosh, Nicholas. That silence was me proofreading Nicholas's comment there. Hilarious. Hilarious. They usually try to fit only 400 these days. I mean, 400 is still great, right? You want some new regional forms? That would be amazing, Vanille. I am looking forward to seeing Mega Bayonet. Mega Bayonet. Was Bayonet? I can't remember now. Mega Bayonet. I'm looking forward to seeing that one because that has been one of my favorites and I always forget about it. And I've never seen any of the megas in game, like myself personally. So I'm looking forward to that. NSYNC, right? Get the boy band right. Brilliant, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Sounds like nothing but a heartache. See what you did there. They're all robots anyway. Industry plants, am I right? Oops. I've only ever had a Mega Alakazam in Moon, and I saw a Mega Rayquaza and Mega Swampert from your brother. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any Mega forms of Pokemon other than just like still images. So that's an aspect I'm excited about. Thunderblade.
Shiny and next 50 eggs trust.
I hope I can trust you. Let's get some hype in the chat. Thank you for the 5-month membership flex. You'll ever, always. Nick, how are you? Did I say hi already? If not, hello. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. I hope, because I think from like listening to everyone else talking about it, previously megas are only like in battle, right? They changed to their mega formation. I hope that we can like walk around with mega Pokemon. That would be cool. I just want to say thank you to whoever made the usernames bold. Thank you for the hype. Let's get a little bit more hype. Thank you for the 5 months, Thunderblade. Right? Like, I want to appreciate them. Because I feel like, from what I've seen, I feel like they probably are just going to be in battle because they are really, like, heavily focusing on this new like battle feature, so it would kind of make sense to encourage people to use it to like just have the megas there. So much easier now, right? But yeah, I want to be able to enjoy it outside of a stressful battle where I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, I want to know. I'm excited about like what the shiny hunting methods are going to be, you know? So I'm pretty sure we're not going to have the permutation methods. Pretty sure that's going to disappear with PLA. Which is sad. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what methods there are. I'm just excited for a new game, to see some new Pokemon. I just reset 4 maps in a row. They didn't have anything new to check. This is crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. I know we say, oh, we're at that stage now where we have so many, it's going to be tougher, but like, surely not. The game has to be like better at like spreading different like MMOs out than they are. So gonna have a 3-day weekend? You do? Let's go. I'm so jealous. We had a bank holiday last week. We don't have one this week. I have a 5-day work week next week, which sucks. The audacity of having to actually work my full 5-day work week is just rude. Nice, Natasha. Oh dear, right? Just rudeness. I'm feeling like my sandwich is gone. Oh, but an egg is hatching. What do you guys think? Do you think Quaxley or Fuecoco will shine first? Maybe I should do a little poll. My sister and her husband and their 2 dogs are coming next Saturday. That's exciting. Do you get to see them often, Kelly? Or is this like super exciting because it's been a while? Okay, what shines first? And then we'll do the duck. The duck. There we go. The duck or the alligator. There we go, you guys let me know. Bernice, how you doing? You don't see them that often. They only come back once in a while. Oh, that's very exciting then. I hope you have the best time sandwich. Hi, Wings of Freedom. Right? Dead naming you like that. I'm not a fan of 5-day weeks. I never have to work more than 3 in a row. But they are 12-hour shifts. That's crazy. You're basically fitting in 5 days into 3 there. I can't go out that way. I hope you have the best time sandwich. I forgot. And it just popped back into my mind and came out of my mouth. Stinner, how you doing? Welcome in. I think I need a page for Natasha in the Way Too Many Names Club. I feel like Natasha's had 2 names. Yeah, right? 2. Wings of Freedom and Natas. Okay, so that's 3 names, and one of those 3 names is just an abbreviation and was never actually their name. Yeah, say that to Rosie. Can't really compare. Ooh, the poll is 50-50 right now. Make sandwich. Natasha, right? I counted like up to 500 when I was making Bruxish and Rosie. That's a lot of dedication to go through there. Ripperoonie. It felt like it was probably 12. Probably closer to 500 than 12, Bernice, I'm not going to lie. Look at those little Quaxleys, they look so cute. Quaxley's definitely grown on me. I don't think I've ever had a real issue with Quaxley. I think it's the evolutions that aren't my favourite. #23 likes. Thank you so much, guys. I decided to start talking before I finished swallowing the water that I was drinking, which wasn't the best idea. I feel like Rosie is the one who changed her name the most in this community. Bruxis was kind of keeping up with her, not gonna lie. I mean, I think the thing is Rosie has been around for a little bit longer and definitely changes her name more often than Bruxish does. But yeah, Bruxish is really given her like some competition, you know? Bode, how you doing? You do not have to apologize for being late. I hope you're having a good Friday. I still work full-time hours, just 2 days on, 2 days off, 3 on, and it's opposite days each week. I wish I could do something like that. I've always thought about like the potential of maybe doing like condensed hours. I don't think I'd ever do like 12-hour shifts, but like, you know, just longer days so I could maybe go down to like 4 days a week. But I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I'm not a morning person, and then I like to stream in the evening. Light Blue Yoshi fan, how are you? Ganondorf, I'm not too bad. How are you? It's good to see you today. Hashtag 20. I think I have like 12 boxes of eggs. So that's like good for like another 2 streams, which is nice. It's nice to have a little backlog so you don't have to worry too much. Not bad. Glad to hear it, Ganondorf. Yeah, I'm not bad either. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. You like nights? So yeah, I feel like if that suits you, and I'm assuming you've been doing it for a while now, Baha, so you're probably like completely used to like whatever your sleep pattern looks like now. But like just reading that sounds like scary to me. What did you miss? Today you haven't missed much. We've been streaming for about 40 minutes. Hatched almost 3 boxes of eggs now. No shiny. Yesterday we did this as well, and we actually managed to finish the Sprigatito line yesterday. We got the last one we needed, so we did some evolutions and finished that. So it's just the Quaxly line and the Fuecoco line that we're after now. Slugger, how are you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. About 4 years. And what is a sleep pattern? Oh my goodness. I mean, same. And I just have like a 9-to-5 job, you know? Yeah. The camera angle is there we go. I appreciate that, Slugger. Can't take too much credit for it. I was born with it, but thank you. Glad that you find these streams nice and relaxing. You just randomly crash while you're at home. I mean, I get it, right? I feel like you get yourself into like the night shift routine, and then because you are doing the longer shifts, you end up with like more days off in between. So you don't have like a steady sleep pattern, you know? Bode, stop apologizing. You do not, none of you ever have to apologize for being late, for not coming to streams. I'm not going anywhere. Even when I don't stream for a while, I will always be back. You guys turn up as and when you feel like it, honestly. You never have to apologize. Last, please. What did you say? Carly, I have a new game idea. R or B. When someone has a new name in chat, we guess if it's Rosie or Bruxish. I mean, feel free to do that if you want when they come into chat. I feel like I play that game anyway, whenever it happens. Nick owes many apologies. For real, for real. Sometimes for like 28 hours, and usually in my chair. I wish I could get a good 28 hours sleep. I really wish I could. Carly has with me though. What have I done with you, Ganondorf? No idea. All I know is that, you know, people need to learn how to read the room, and this stream, there is absolutely no space whatsoever for Taylor Swift. Come on. Zorth, how you doing? Welcome in. Guess your old name? Ganondorf. I have no idea. What was your old name? You demand a call for an edit? Fox McCloud? How did you know that, Razzie? I did not know that, Ganondorf. I was typing a comment, but I heard Taylor Swift. I want to know what's going on. Massive Swiftie here. I was just being silly. Someone, I don't know if it was a bot or something, posted a very weird message in chat, and they mentioned a bunch of weird stuff, but then they also mentioned Taylor Swift. So I built it up like I was going to say there's no space for one of the weird things, but then I went with Taylor Swift. That was it. Rasputin? You have power. You do have powers, Razzie. Razzie revealing his ults. If you had to pick one to have for the rest of your life, which would you pick, cats or dogs? I love dogs, but I would have to say cats. I have my 2 cats. I think I'm just, as a person, I'm more suited to cats than dogs. They're a little bit more independent, which I like. That kind of suits me. So I'd say I'm definitely more of a cat person, but I'm not one of those people that's like, I love cats, I hate dogs. I also love dogs. What about you, Slugger? Just like Professor X, but instead of reading minds, it's just knowing all the different names someone's had on YouTube. Like, imagine waking up and being told that you gained a superpower and being so excited, like, what's it going to be? And it was that. You should have said there's a blank space and not in my chat. It's a play on a song name. I do know that song name. I don't know that would have worked in that moment though, Bernice. Bruxish, how you doing? It's not too bad because I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm hoping to get a shiny or 2 today. Thank you for the chat rules reminder. Yeah, I love my cats. I've had dogs like growing up and I loved them dearly. But for me, where I am right now in my life, I'm a cat person through and through. I love any animal that's base emotion state is annoyed, so cats, right? I kind of love that too. I love that my 2 cats love me so much. I mean, Binks loves me a little more or a lot more than Sage does, I think. But the fact that they actually kind of do like me, I feel like with cats, it's kind of more earned, right? Like I must be doing something right if Binks like won't leave my side, you know? It's alright, Slugger. Oh, look at all these Quaxleys. Your cats are just the cutest. I love it when you post pictures of them. I need to take more pictures of them. I need to take like an updated picture of Sage. She's doing this so well since she was neutered. A little backstory on Sage for those of you who don't know. I have a cat called Sage. We got her from a house which looked to be just like a nice little family house. They accidentally had these kittens and they wanted to, you know, send them to good homes. And then when we like went to see her to pick her up like 5 or 6 weeks later, she was in the worst state physically, health-wise, that I've ever seen a cat ever. She was like the runt of the litter, so I think she had it worse in general compared to her siblings. But she had so many issues. She was just neglected. I think they looked after the kittens to the point where people came to look at them and then they just neglected them. It was really heartbreaking. And everywhere tells you, if you go to pick up a new animal and they're in an awful situation, you should leave them there because it's going to cause you like no end of issues. Couldn't do it. I'd already fallen in love with her. I had to take her. And many vet's fees later, many health issues later, she's finally in a good spot. It took me... So I think cats can be neutered quite early, as long as they reach a certain weight. It took me over a year to get her up to a good stable weight where she was like heavy enough, she's tiny, to be neutered. And since she's been thriving. She's put on so much weight, she's so much healthier, so much more sociable now as well. It's good to see. Right, Natasha? Grace booped your nose. That's so cute. You got your mum flowers. Nice. Oh, it's Mother's Day this weekend, right? For people in the US and maybe elsewhere in the world. Maybe it's just us in the UK that's already had Mother's Day. But happy Mother's Day to those mothers out there. The world would not function without you. You get her lilacs. That's cute. There too as well, Natasha. Yeah, I feel like it's maybe just us that has it on a different day. Right, Ganondorf. Mother's Day here for you as well on Sunday. Nice, Airy. I don't know why we changed it up. I feel like we've had this discussion and someone Googled it, so I technically have been told why, but like I still don't know why. Considering Father's Day is on the same day as you guys. You've been lurking and actively listening. Thank you so much, Airy. I appreciate that. You do what you need to do and you take it easy as well. How are you feeling, by the way? Because I think I saw earlier on today you weren't feeling the best after yesterday. I hope you've been able to get some rest. Start to recover a little bit. Yeah, Sunday. It's always a Sunday, right? Mothering Sunday. Wait, Coco. I can't believe that I was yesterday days old when I realized that the middle evolution of Fuecoco has an egg on its head. Feeling good again. Ricky's taking care of more chores to lighten your plate. I love that. You're such a cute little team. Hatching 50 eggs alongside you. I've reached peak boredom. Oh no, Razzie. Good luck. I hope there's a shiny in those eggs. Who are you going for? Are you doing the starters too? You've been playing Minecraft. I love that. I downloaded it on my PC and maybe turned it on for a little bit yesterday. Gatito. I love Sprigatito. Sprigatito was my starter. Actually, Sprigatito was my first ever starter. That's crazy. My first ever Pokemon starter was a pretty cool one, if you ask me. What's for dinner? I already had my dinner. I did some meal prep this week, which is kind of cool. I feel like a proper adult that I meal prepped. And I made this amazing salad, and I just had the last one of those. And it's so good because it tastes so much better every day that it just marinates.
Yay!
Paulie with the 17 months.
Hi,
Crazy.
How are you all doing? Red heart emoji. Love you all.
How you doing, Paulie? Hype in the chat, guys. It's good to see you. Oops. Oh, so good. I added halloumi, and I used my new, I don't know, Natasha, were you there? For the fiasco that was me waiting to make the salad because I wanted my new salad cutter. My new, like, vegetable cutter, I guess you'd call it. It finally came. And so I made salad for a few days, and it's just been the best thing ever. Can't wait to use it again this weekend. Do some more meal prepping. But it's such a nice salad. It's like super filling. I added avocado this time, so there's chickpeas, avocado, and halloumi. Make it like really filling. You think you remember that? Yeah, so it finally turned up. Flower trick is very good for the story. I accidentally cut myself on a wooden chopstick. Oh no. Hopefully not. Nothing worse than a splinter. How are you, Paulie? You still doing DAs? What's your current target? DAs have not been my friend recently. Still need that shiny Dialga. What is happening? Vegetarian cat was your choice too? You think it's a little vegetarian cat? I got Violet, and then after like quickly becoming obsessed with Pokemon, I decided to get Scarlet. Mostly just for the Scarlet exclusives, but I picked Coco for my Scarlet playthrough just to switch it up, but Sprigatito is definitely my favorite. I might have a picture of one that I made that wasn't great. The one that I made without the assistance of the chopping. But I promise I'll take pictures next time. I want to do the same, but I want to like change it up. I feel like I want to get on top of like some meal prep. It's getting warmer. I am very much like a seasonal eater, I guess. So like I just want to have like salads and stuff and like during the summer, and then I just want to have like really bad carby food in the winter. So I'll probably just do more salads. I'm going to live off salads, but they're like good salads, you know? Zane, how you doing? I can't wait to shiny hunt. Today is your birthday, and I'm getting Nintendo Online to complete the Pokedex for a shiny charm and get the DLC to get your favorite shiny starter. Happy birthday, Zane. You're going to have to let us know now, what is your favorite shiny starter? Cold salads, right? I don't know if this is just a British thing. I don't know if there are any fellow Brits in the chat, but we do this thing in the summer over here called Picky Bits, and it's like my favorite. It's like what parents would do when it was like too hot and they just wanted to enjoy the sun and not cook. And it's just like a bunch of like veggies, maybe a bit of baguette. Maybe your mum or your parent might resort to, you know, boiling an egg, and there'd be an egg there too, like just like pickled stuff, like pickles, beetroot, maybe a bit of cheese, maybe a quiche, something like that. Pokemon Orange, how you doing? Today we are going for Quaxley and Fuecoco shinies. Rosie, how are you? Charmander, nice name. Good luck. I hope it shines for you. Still shiny hunting Latios, currently at 452 with Charm. I feel you on that one. I haven't done the math in a while on where I am with Dialga, but it's up there. You like Froakie, Zane? Oh, I thought you said Charmander. You like Froakie? Froakie's a good one. I love shiny Greninja. Risha, how you doing? You do not have to apologize. I hope you had fun reading. See, Ganondorf, it's not actually under odds because Paulie is doing Dynamax Adventures. And the odds are 1 in 100. So she's over odds. I'm currently over odds with my Dialga that I'm trying to go for. On my way home from school, I'm tired and want a nap. How are you? Any shinies? No shinies yet today. I'm not feeling too bad. I have been very tired today, but I had a nice nap in between work and stream, which has really helped. Yeah, it's not good, Ganondorf. It's not good. You've got like 14, 15 shinies? Nice. What is your favorite out of all the shinies that you've got so far? My favorite shiny would have to be my first ever shiny Mimikyu. There's a real fun story behind it. And Mimikyu's like my favorite shiny. Razzie's at the first, I think it was the first time I beat you at a race, right? Was that Mimikyu? It's been like cloudy and crappy today, which doesn't help with you being tired. That's so true. When it's like snuggle up weather, it's like tiredness. It's been quite nice today. The summer has definitely approached us, I think, over here. We can move on. Tell us the story, Carly. It was the first time ever that I beat my best friend at shiny hunting. And it was the first time we properly raced. I feel like Nabil still lives in those glory days, Razzie. I think that's what it is. He still remembers that Mimikyu. Sounds good, Risha. Enjoy your dinner. Snubble. I love Snubble. You don't often hear a lot of people talking about Snubble, but it's a great Pokemon. Joshua, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, did you ever figure out, or did you ever count, Razzie, how many checks Dialga took you? Was that over odds still? I feel like it was. It's been cold today. It's been quite nice here now. I recognize the song that's playing. But where is it from? I've got 5 full odd shinies, not counting trades, and 2 shinies are dealings. Nice. We did, but I don't remember it anymore. It's a long time ago. I mean, shout out to you for still keeping that gold path going. I appreciate you so much because you got that shiny a while ago now. And it is not fun trading over Dynite ore. I need all of them, Rosie. So out of all of the starter hunting we've done for Gen 9, I got 3 Sprigatitos and that's it. I need all 3 of the other 2. I remember when my best friend called me Gramble. No, not the cute pre-Evo that I enjoy. Gramble. Oh no, Aaron. I wish they gave Snubble more fairy moves. It only gets Charm and Play Rough. I love that it is a fairy type though. At this point, I feel like Latios is just shiny locked. That's how I feel about Dialga. It's rough. Oh, Nintendo, how are you? It's good to see you. How is your Friday going? Do I need a new sandwich? 4 minutes. You want the second one? I still honestly feel like you're going to get the second one before I get my first. Honestly. I can see that happening. My goodness. Oh my gosh, come on now. You got a shiny Scarlet from Surprise Trade. Nice, Zane. I don't really do surprise trades or anything like that. I'm a little bit fussy when it comes to my shinies. I like them to have my OT. And we'll be in Quick Ball. You'll be laughing. You won't be feeling like terribly sorry for your dear friend Carly, who has struggled through the trenches of millions of Dynamax adventures. I'm going to look up the shinies for Scarlet and Quaquaval to see which one you like better. Yeah, do that and let me know. Oh, I would feel sorry for you, yes. Not sure about that, Natasha. I feel like the next 10 eggs, one of them will be shiny. Joshua, that would be an amazing shout. And that would be amazing if they were. We got a shiny Sprigatito yesterday, so I don't really know how that works. Like, do we reset the clock now? Are we now back to being under odds? Funny outcome greater than just outcome. So what you're saying is, Clocky, you're taking it to the next level, and you're saying that you want Razzie to get a second shiny before I get mine. Ooh, Zane, good luck. I love Tinkertuff. I love that whole line. Probably my favorites, other than Chien-Pao, my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you faring, lad? Yeah, I hope you're feeling a little better today, Razzie. There's a Finnison outbreak. I'm going to try and get a shiny. Good luck, Zane. Hope it shines quickly for you. Are you doing sandwiches, Zane? Or just going for it as is? Decimal points allowed. Thank you for that clarification, old Nintendo. You're using sandwiches? Nice. Good luck. Thank you to the couple of new people that subscribed today. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone that's lurking as well. I see we have 36 likes. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. All you got to do is just double tap somewhere that isn't the chat. Jennifer, how are you? Welcome in. How is the day treating you? Bearing in mind that I run normally about an 8.9, I'd say I'm a 5.2, getting a lot better than yesterday. I'm so glad that you're on the mend. Like, so glad. Do not like it when you're not very well. But yeah, 5.2. Still pretty rough. Hello, Estime. I think that's how I'm going to shorten your name. Fancy gentleman. How are you? Welcome in. JK, how you doing? You're hatching Hisuian Sneasel eggs. You're trying to breed for a competitive built shiny Sneasel with 2 egg moves. Good luck. Estimate Fancy Gentleman Rubber Ducky Shooter 87. How you doing? How do you even say that? Estimate? It's your birthday? Nice, Jennifer. Hope you're having a good day today. You were hoping for a 6-7, right? Like at least high 6, low 7. Esteemed. Okay, that makes more sense now. Esteemed Fancy Gentleman Rubber Ducky Shooter 87. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I know what esteemed means. I just didn't figure that that's what you were going for there. Have I heard of Super Mario Mon? I have not. Swash Gaming, how you doing? Katem, how are you? Can you even fit esteemed? Maybe that's on purpose, because you can't fit it in. What shiny Pokemon should I get? Any shiny, I'll try and get it. Do you have a Mimikyu? Go for a Mimikyu, because it's my favorite Pokemon. And I actually think it's a really good shiny. And when you look it up online, it looks like that it might not be the best shiny. But I think it looks amazing in-game. Is that all 5? That was all 5. We're in the Team Topes box today. Or right now, should I say. It's Pokemon as Mario and Luigi is the rival. Interesting. Is this like a fan-made thing, I'm assuming, right? Swash? You're home. Glad you got home safe, Rosie. What is your plan for Friday evening? You're going to get the old DS? Nice. You're going to do Shiny Hunter in the Gen 7 game? It's very exciting. Wish I could do that. Love that old Nintendo. Alpha Rad made it. Interesting. You never know. I'm a little late to the game when it comes to Pokemon things, Eri. You gonna nap? Nap sounds good. I miss my DS Lite too, old Nintendo. I wish I still had it. Carly, I have not had a pull in like 9 days. I'm this close to deleting Pocket TCG from my phone. This game actually hates you. I feel like I haven't had a good pull in a while, but I did have a very good one the last time. But I don't know what happened. I feel like you had some insane luck until you opened all of those packs. Have you been like trying to resave your hourglasses to build them up again? You have? That's cool. 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. The worst advice ever from Clocky. Good luck, Zane. You got this. Hope it shines for you. If it shines while you're still here, do let us know in chat. I never played any of the Pokemon games from the DS, Joshua. So my first Pokemon game was actually this game, Pokemon Violet. I had a Game Boy Color, a Game Boy Advanced, a DS, and a DS Lite. I think those are all of the Nintendo consoles I've had, other than the Wii. I also had the Wii, and then obviously the Switch. I never played a single Pokemon game on any of those consoles until I picked up Violet, and I feel like that was silly of me. I did not think I would be the kind of person that would be into Pokemon, and look at me now. You're resetting for Shiny Umbreon and Scarlet. Good luck. Are you doing like picnic resets? GG Zane on the shiny Magikarp. Let's watch the capital letters though. I've been soft resetting for the water starter in Mariomon. Fun. Well, I hope it's fun. I have no idea what that entails. Hopefully it's not too tedious. Pumped for you though. I love Game Boy Advanced. I meant to say advanced. If I said advanced, I apologize. You're at 113 already. Stop it. I finally get it. Wait, what do I finally get? Oops. Lexi, happy birthday. Thank you for the 4-month membership flex. Let's get some hype in the chat. Maybe sprinkle in some happy birthday turnip cakes. Are you going for the full lines? Yeah, I'm going for the full line. So all I have left now to finish my base game Shiny Living Dex, my quick ball base game Shiny Living Dex, is just I need 3 Quaxies and 3 Fuecocos. So that's what we're going for now. Get those lines done and then that Dex is done. You just chipped your teeth? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Any tips for the Masuda method? Whoop, how you doing, by the way? Yeah, I have quite a few. Probably, I mean, I'm sorry if you already know all of these. I don't know how much you know about the Masuda method, but obviously the Masuda method is that you use a foreign Ditto, or a foreign Pokemon, should I say. So one that's a different language to the game that you're playing. That's obviously a good start. You can't really do the Masuda method without it. Make sure that you have a flame body Pokemon. Airy, I've already forgotten the other 2 abilities that it can have, but make sure it has the ability to speed up your egg hatching. I always use a flame body Pokemon. I'm using Chandelure at the moment. Use Sandwich. So it depends what game you're playing. Whoop. If you're playing this game, use Sandwich number 17. To speed it up a little quicker. So the sandwich that you use to gather the eggs, use that same sandwich to hatch them too. It speeds it up a little bit. People say it's debatable, but I definitely notice when my sandwich runs out. In fact, I think it may be run out now. Yep. Flame Body, Magma Armor, or Steam Engine. There we go. Those are the 3 abilities your Pokemon will need to have just to speed it up a little bit. And that's kind of it. In terms of this game, when you're gathering eggs, I would set myself a little timer. You can max out your eggs in about 3.5 minutes. So if you gather every 3.5 minutes, it's like the optimal time to get the most eggs from a sandwich. That's about it. I hope that helped, Whoop. And I apologize if that was over-explaining and you already knew a bunch of that stuff. Aries, the 80s Nintendo hotline of the chat. Natasha, that's a dangerous sentence. You got the shiny Mimikyu? Is that what you're saying, Joshua? Nice. Right, here we go. We'll make a sandwich out here. Whoops. I like people that like living on the edge. Well, that's Natasha. Why do I not believe you? That you see the Umbreon? I mean, good for you if you do. If you don't, this is a safe space, esteemed. Please don't feel like you have to lie here. I have like over 700 shinies. I'm not really impressed by stuff like that, but I'm always happy for my friends when they get shinies. So you don't need to lie. Right, Natasha? GG's then, esteemed, if you're being serious. GG's. The odds in Mariamon are the same as the normal odds in Scarlet Violet. Nice. Yeah, I didn't know that existed, if I'm being honest, Clocky. Quite like it. We just hit 420 views on the stream. Let's go, guys. Thank you. Yeah, but Emerald, I put a lot of hours in, though. That's the thing. It's all very subjective. It's all very, very subjective. It depends how much time you've got to put into these things. I was about to start gathering some eggs. Ted and Tom Pokemon, how you doing? Welcome in. Shiny Chandelure? Look. It's a shiny Chandelure. How you doing? Welcome in. What was my first shiny? So as you know, Violet was my first game. My first shiny was Glalie. Not the coolest. But yeah, it was Glalie. I didn't even really know too much. I didn't know what any of the shinies really looked like when I first started to play Scarlet. I was just lucky there were 2 Glalie there. One of them had red eyes, one of them had blue. I caught both of them just in case. Didn't know which one was the shiny. I have so much nostalgia watching shiny hunting YouTube videos while I shiny hunt and wondering why I'm not finding anything. It's nice. It is really nice to shiny hunt with other people. I think that's what it is for me. Don't get me wrong, I've spent many an hour shiny hunting by myself. But there's just something so nice. Like, you wouldn't think it was, like, something that would be more fun with other people, because it's... Pokemon's kind of a game you play by yourself, I guess, but so much more fun. I should do Pokerus shiny hunting. That is something that I have never delved into. Yours was Drifloon? Nice, that's a good one. The odds of finding a wild Pokemon is that that's both shiny and has Pokerus is in the range of approximately 1 in 89 million to 1 in 179 million. And that is the shiny hunt that you want me to do, old Nintendo? I thought you liked me. Nice, esteemed. A lot of my friends don't like Pokemon, so I don't really shiny hunt with friends. That's fair. But, like, I feel like it's kind of the same thing, right? Hanging out in people's streams while shiny hunting. You have, like, a whole community of people to kind of engage with and shiny hunt alongside. Did you get a shiny with Pokerus? That's pretty cool. Which one was it? I remember the day I found an Inkay in Pokemon X with Pokerus and you were freaking out. Love that. Pokerus isn't a thing in Scarlet Violet, right? Yes, I don't think it is. You got one in BDSP? Nice. I was probably there, and this is probably why you're saying it like that, Clocky, but my brain is not allowing me to remember which one it was. You, Clock, are a rock star. Took me a couple of seconds, but I got it, old Nintendo. Did I say advanced? Maybe it was my lisp. Maybe you guys are just being really mean about my lisp. And it sounded like I said advanced, but I meant advance. Jess, how you doing? It's good to see you. Jimmy Boots, how you doing? Jimmy Boots, how you doing? Plural. I'm joking because it's one letter off. Okay. just changed the eggs over. Esteemed? Yeah, that is my name. That's my first name and my middle name. Figured I'd keep it easy, less confusing, trying to remember like a different name. It's actually not me for once and I still get involved. How you doing today, Jess? It's good to see you. I hope you do too, Zane. That would be really cool. I think it's a very pretty fish. Wait, so you're not Steve? Come on. I would really like you to, I don't want to say anything, Razzie, okay? Like, you know when you're, like, trying to be polite? Like, I first started talking to you, and I was trying to, like, just be polite. And then I didn't realize, you know, that you'd become my best friend. And then it just got to the point where it was really awkward. Like, I can't tell you now what my actual name is, so I just go along with Steve. But you know now, so that's cool. The usual sleepy and sore, but in good spirits. How are you? Glad you're in good spirits. I hate that you're sore, but thank you for being here. It's always lovely to see you. I'm not doing too badly, thank you. The point of no return, right? It's like that sometimes. You were polite for a little bit too longer than you should have. And now that just has to be the truth, you know? You'll do better. I don't mind if you want to call me Steve, it's fine. Doesn't make you any less of a friend. Steve should do a collab with Halim. Do you know, it should be like a 3-part collab. I think they should get Alex in on it as well. I'm in the Team Airy box. How many boxes have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the 5th box. Nice. Could you imagine that lineup? They would be just bringing in the numbers. So many people would want to watch. You've been remembering my past shinies, and some are just insane. Like my Shelf of Space-Time Distortion Weavile, or all the shiny legendaries you got in under 20 resets. That's amazing, Emeralds. Still yet to get my first... Razzie, do you think that'll help us? Do you think we need to do some space-time distortions? Just switch it up a bit from the MMOs? Or is that still just torture because you're just kind of waiting around? Oh, I know, Airy. I know. I was just being silly. I don't know. It's something different to do in PLA. Right? Like not checking for things, just kind of hanging around and waiting an undisclosed amount of time for something to pop up for 30 seconds and not have a shiny for us. Yeah, you're right. That's not a good idea. Oh gosh. Yeah, Natasha, at some point. I'm the worst. Thank you for the reminder. I completely forgot again. I got my Shelf of Weavile 3 years ago, and I got it just before I became a shiny hunter. I didn't realize how rare it was until just a few weeks ago. It's pretty rare. Pretty hard to come by. A lot of stars have to align for that to happen. Buzzboy Eternal, how you doing? Welcome in. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to make it an emoji for sure, Natasha. Just when? Who knows? I managed to hack the Minecraft, so now, believe me, I have no idea. But I didn't hear nothing. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what would help me, guys. I feel like Masuda hunting doesn't count. Also, Riley, I'm so sorry if you're still here. I just saw your hi. I'm sorry I missed that. Welcome in. I don't know what would help me. Masuda doesn't count because I'm literally just going around in circles. The fun part about this is hanging out with you guys, if I'm being honest. I don't know what to do to get out of the little bit of the Pokemon funk. DAs aren't working for me. Dialga is not shining. PLA is being just mean. I don't want to do sandwiches. I could finish my BDSP playthrough. I could finish my Let's Go Eevee and start shiny hunting in those games. That doesn't sound appealing right this second. Gonna speed run these dishes? You do that, Amber. Animal Crossing? That doesn't sound too appealing to me right now. Minecraft? I don't know if I could... See, the thing is with Minecraft is like... I used to play it quite a bit. But I just used it as like a sandbox game. I had it on like creative mode and I just like design things. I don't think you guys want to see that. Let's go Eevee, or you can do some legendary soft resets with them. Well, yeah, that's weirdly, one of the main reasons I wanted to get BDSP was, well, first PokeRadar, because I want to try that. But I also wanted to do Lugia soft resets. I don't know why that really appealed to me. It's doing some Lugia soft resets in that game. So I could just get through it to try and get to that stage. I still have the Hello Kitty game, but I haven't been like compelled to play it. I've been playing a little bit of Inzoi. I don't know how fun that game would be to stream. I don't know if you guys want to watch me just living a very normal life as a sim. Adult Minecraft is the forest. Is that really what the vibes are? 501st? Pokemon Go and Pokemon TCG Pocket. Adash, how are you? Are those games that you play? Oh, you went in Sword? I didn't finish, but yes, I'm all for that idea too. Yeah, there are some soft resets, some really cool soft resets that I still want to do in Sword and Shield. You have a corn of a unicorn. Or do I play those? I have a Pokemon Go account that I don't really play that much. But yes, I do play Pokemon TCG Pocket. I love that app. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to assume that you play both of those games, Adash. How are you liking the new set in TCG Pocket? Because I am loving it. My last good big pull was the gold Lunala. Very cool. Very happy about that. You've seen Zero gameplay. It's really fun. It's literally The Sims, but with so many added features that I feel like the Sims community have been dying for years. And it's also like hyper realistic, which is kind of cool. It's a very realistic game style. It's only in beta at the moment, which I kind of like. I feel like if I'd have got the game once it was done, it might have been a bit overwhelming. So there are kind of more limited features. But like I said, I kind of like that. It makes like easing yourself into the game a bit easier. I love it. Stardew Valley. I definitely could do a Stardew Valley playthrough on this channel. I would love to do that. Stardew Valley is my favorite game. The only time I've ever streamed it, which I think actually these days is now my favorite way to play the game, was co-op mode with Razzie. But I've never streamed like a solo playthrough before. I love Stardew Valley. It's a horror. Oh, you lost me at horror 501st. A horror survival game. Your plane crashes down on an island of cannibals. Oh my goodness. Your job is to survive and find your son. Yeah, that sounds just like Minecraft. Just like Minecraft 501st. Pokemon Quest, Razzie likes it. Is Pokemon Quest one of the ones that's on the Switch? Baha. I want to play Stardew, but I always get anxiety about the days moving so fast. I should give it another try. I can see that. I mean, compared to some other games, they do move quite fast. But you really do start to get used to it. You get used to it. You start to get into like a routine and a flow. But we've all been there. Even I've played it so much, Stardew Valley, and even I misjudge it sometimes. And I end up too far away and I end up passing out before I get to bed. They are short days. Please try uploading Pokemon Go or Pokemon TCG Pocket videos also, please. I have figured out a way to share my phone now, so I don't think I would ever do Pokemon Go. Personally, I think people who stream or like do Pokemon Go are very brave human beings, because I would be too scared to like dox myself. But I should do some Pocket TCG, at least some Pocket TCG shorts I should do, I feel. Because I do spend a lot of time on that app. I do open a lot of cards. So why not, you know? Oh, is it like Minecraft graphics? Is it also cubed? 501st? That's cool. I would like the building aspect of it, I think, 501st. Yeah, you just need to kind of get your bearings. And like, honestly, when you start the game, if you do pass out, it's not too much at the end of the world because you don't really have much to lose until you start to progress in the game a bit more anyway. You're not sure what it's available on, Baha? There are a couple. There are a couple Pokemon games on the Nintendo Online thingy, which have intrigued me, and I'm yet to play them. I always forget that they're there. Oh, it's realistic? Cool. Oops. Oh, 501st. Now you mention it. No, I don't think it is. I saw Beacon of Nick playing a game that sounds similar, but I don't think it was the same one. Can't remember what it was called. Quest is on mobile and Switch. Ooh. I played it on Switch. It was fun time waster while I was waiting for Let's Go Pikachu to come out. Do you think I'd enjoy it, Razzie? You know me better than most people. Come on, Fuecoco, be shiny for me. You know you want to. Oops, let's get down. How's my sandwich looking? Good. It's Quest the Arena game. Quest has shinies. I think you get lost and not understand the gameplay loop or the point. Okay. Appreciate your honesty there, Razzie. You only played for the shinies? Nice. It's simple, but not an idol. What's the... Oh, is it Pokemon Coliseum? Is that the new one that's supposed to be coming out? Did we ever get a date for that? Was it Coliseum? I don't know if that might be another old game. That new one that's like supposed to be on mobile as well. Re-download it, Broxish. I haven't. I think is it the Mystery Dungeon ones that are on the Switch? I have an Emerald. Pokemon Champions, that's the one. Hi. Champions, Coliseum. But I might give that one a try when it comes out. Jacob, welcome in. I have not, no. Is that the one where you have a bunch of people and you have boiled eggs and one of them is not boiled? Tomato, potato. There's a mystery dungeon game on the Switch. You haven't played it? Yeah, I think I've seen that one. I should give it a go. I feel like if there's a Pokemon game out there that I can play, I should probably at least give it a go, you know? Go around this little circle. Seems to be working well. Except... No, okay. I was like, except... And now I'll have lost my play. Oh no, it's still working. That's good. The one on the Switch is the remaster of Red and Blue Rescue Team, which were on Game Boy Advance for Red and DS for Blue. Interesting. Oh, you're talking about in Pokemon, Jacob? That makes so much more sense. Egg Roulette is just hatch 3 to 4 different Pokemon at the same time to see what shines first. Kind of like how you're doing the Quaxly and Fuecoco. I have done that a lot in terms of, I have done a bunch of Masuda where I've had multiple targets just kind of mixed in. But no, I've never officially made a game out of it, Jacob. Have you done that much? On YouTube, right here, right now. Spinning around. Thank you for the 48 likes, guys. I really appreciate that. So close to 50. Do double tap if you haven't yet. That would be amazing. If you're hanging out and you haven't subscribed yet and you're enjoying the vibes today, also, you know, if you would like, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. We're finally getting a little closer to our 6K subscriber goal. Can't wait. When we hit that goal, we're going to do one of our usual subscriber milestone streams. It'll be another long one. What is that emoji, Razzie? Is it a stick figure opening a door? That's what I'm seeing. 1 subscriber away from 5.87, right? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. Can't wait to celebrate the next milestone with you guys. Once I charge my phone, I'm going to figure out how I can shiny hunt in it because I need to know and your phone's about to die. Or because you need to go now, your phone's about to die. I read that so wrong. Braxish, thank you for being here while you could be. Good luck with that. The YouTube emoji. Loops, how you doing? It's good to see you. How was your Friday been? Whoops. So, okay, we're fine with that. You still have 20 boxes to open. That's a lot of boxes. I started today's stream with 12 boxes. We'll realistically probably get through 6. 7 at a push. How many have we done, actually? Oh, good job I checked, because I didn't have any eggs. Just about to finish this box, which I want to say is box 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we'll do like maybe a couple more boxes. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I thought I heard you say something totally different. I don't want to know. 6K, I still remember being here since you were at 2K. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy stuff. It's really cool to see the channel grow. Poonam, how are you doing? Which Pokemon game would you recommend as a person who is new to the games? Now, I started off, Poonam, playing this game, which is Pokemon Violet. I think for me personally, this was the perfect introduction into Pokemon. Especially the game as it was without the DLC. it wasn't the most intimidating game. My favorite Pokemon game now, I think, still not sure about it now because I haven't had good luck for a while, is Pokemon Legends Arceus, which to me seemed very intimidating. So I feel like I wouldn't recommend that game to someone as a first ever Pokemon game. Although some people would suggest it, myself personally wouldn't. I think this is a good one. I think it's quite easy. It's not too complex in terms of the battling. It's quite fun. You can see shinies. So if you're interested in shiny hunting, you can see the shinies, which is always a good bonus. That has been good loot. Over 20 boxes. You think it's 26. Oh, goodness. You didn't get the Finizen. The sandwich ran out. I'm sorry to hear that, Zane. You was talking like emulate. Well, I don't really endorse or encourage emulations of games, if that's what you're talking about, Poonam. And I wouldn't really know where to start with that. PLA was actually the Pokemon game you started with. I don't know why, Emerald. I found it so intimidating. Once I got over that and I got past my own head, it's one of the best Pokemon games ever. They pinched me chips, Mum. They did indeed. That one fateful night that you will never forget about. Old intended with a little worm. The little gummy worm. Hey, nothing in that box. We're actually doing pretty well. I thought I was going to have a bunch of Sprigatitos that I didn't need, but these have all just been Fuecoco and Quaxley, which is great. That means literally that shiny we got yesterday was in the last box of Sprigatitos that I gathered. Oops. Sounds like something Ralph Wiggum would say. Those emojis look great. You have some waiting for you at home. Nice. They crown me... What, Baha? I'm not reading that out. Somebody said, Emerald, I don't want to throw my phone at a wall 5 minutes into the game. So, Poonam, it sounds like you kind of know a bit about it. You're not a beginner to the whole Pokemon thing. 50 likes and we hit 5.87k. Guys, I couldn't have jinxed myself anymore. If I say that, the next egg is a Sprigatito. What the heck? We hit 5.87k. Let's actually go. Thank you so much to the new subscribers today. Appreciate you guys. Pokemon Emerald, but more difficult. Gosh. Spam hype. Love to see it. Are these all Sprigatitos? Guys, if this cat shines again, this is technically an extra cat. If we get another shiny Sprigatito and it's not female, nor is it naughty, maybe sassy. Is it getting narrower and narrower? I will probably give it away. I don't know when, maybe at our 6k celebration. I used to love doing Pokemon Shiny giveaways to you guys, or with you guys, during my milestone streams. But most of my duplicate Shinies, if not all of them, have been from Scarlet Violet, and I just haven't played it that much anymore. So I've kind of run out of extra Shinies. I'll have to check my home account. I might have some in there. Decimal points allowed. What a beautiful number, right? Thank you so much for the support, guys. 130 subscribers away. 6,000, which is just wild. I'll trade you a shiny fire cat for a shiny grass cat. I wouldn't want to take your shinies away from you. Whoops. Oh gosh, old Nintendo, that's all it takes for that song to now be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Thank you so much. My nephews were obsessed with that song at one point. Oh my gosh. You got 11 of them? Wow, Baha. How come you have that many extras? Thank you. I didn't need further encouragement for it to stick in my head, old Nintendo. And now I'm probably going to have that in my head too. Emerald, thank you. Thank you muchly. Oh, they were also obsessed with that one too, old Nintendo. I actually quite liked that one though, I'm not gonna lie. That was a bop. The Crazy Frog song, oh my gosh, that was... I feel like the Crazy Frog song was our generation's Gummy Bear song, right? Okay, new sandwich. LA, how you doing? Oh my gosh, your profile picture. I can only see it tiny, but it looks adorable. How you doing, LA? My voice is a little croaky today. I apologize, guys. Got them hunting for Fennekin in the terrarium. Also 6 Magma. Oof. Hydration check. I should have a little drink. Ooh. Pick up a reflect. The 2000s Gummy Bear song was either I'm Blue or Replay. Blue is a good shout, Jacob, actually. I think Replay was just like a overplayed song. But I Am Blue, that definitely is giving like Baby Shark vibes. The hamster dance song? I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Oh, Nintendo. Replay and Gummy Bear came out at the same time? You know what? I could see that. It's raining tacos. Hopefully we don't have too many more Sprigatito eggs in this bunch. I gathered some more eggs today. I want to say maybe 5 boxes of eggs. And I know none of those have Sprigatito. 2008. Crazy long time ago, but yeah, that does sound about right. I'm not sure what one that is, old Nintendo. Is that the hamster dance song? Oh, I think I do know that one. I think I do know that one. That was ridiculous. It just clicked in my head, old Nintendo. We kind of are. That's kind of where the conversation has turned, LA. It's raining tacos from the sky. Tacos, no reason to ask why. I have probably heard that before, Jacob. But it's not coming to me right in this moment. The ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. I remember listening to Gummy Bear when I was in like 5th grade and was very happy when it came back into the spotlight a couple years ago. Right, it did just come back, right? Because like I said, yeah, my nephews were obsessed with it. And they're only little. So it had a resurgence. Early 2000 pop culture. Arguably some of the best pop culture, if you ask me. What was the other one? Gosh, I can't remember it. I can see the guy in my head though. He's like sitting at his PC and he is singing a song. Why is it not coming to me? It's so iconic. I think he has headphones on. It's probably no help at all, but if any of you get it, you're amazing. That's it, Baha. Baha, you got it. Numa. Oh, so good. That was a classic. It was after my time. I was busy with a young family. Dragon's tea. You need to get to work now. Jacob, thank you so much for being here while you could be. Enjoy work. I hope it goes well for you. Have a good day. Numa yay. Yeah, that one's an iconic one for sure. It's kind of crazy how... And I'm the biggest culprit of this, of being like, oh, like brain rot, right? With like some of the stuff that goes around the internet today with like the younger generations. I mean, we had some brain rot stuff too back in the day. Like we can't put like the blame on the younger generation, you know? Let's just face it. From day one, the internet has just been brain rot. So nostalgic, right? You have that for Fortnite? For a Fortnite emote? That's really cool. I don't know, what would our generation's equivalent of like mewing be? Duck lips? I don't know. I feel like that was a bit older. Oh, you're so right. Planking. Oh my god. Harry, that's crazy. I forgot about planking. Oh, that was so silly. Oh no. Sarah Uwu, how are you? Welcome in. How's your day going? We are being a little bit nostalgic right now, talking about like viral things from back in the day. I'm not doing too bad. I hope you're doing well, Sarah. Taylor Swifting? As long as I breathe, internet culture will be remembered. I love that. The things people did for plank, right? It started off as like this silly thing, and then it was like, who could do the most extreme planking? Like, if there wasn't a risk to your life, was it even cool to plank? I had someone recently... That's so weird, Natasha. I was just going to say that. I heard someone recently say that they did the ice bucket challenge. Has that had a resurgence recently? Because that was crazy. Yeah, planking was definitely an error, right? It's coming back round. That's what I'm thinking, LA. I've been hearing whisperings of people doing it. Get out of my head, right? Hi, Crystal. So that's coming back round. Can't believe we're at the age where, like, we're seeing trends repeat themselves. I'm saying we, like, very loosely here. I know we're all of, like, different ages. But it's kind of, it's all around the same, you know? Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate that. You read a really sad fact about that? Was it the fact that literally no one donated any money to the charity? They all just did it for the clout? Because I feel like that happened a lot. I had one of those pop up in my feed too. Nominate me and be destroyed. Crumping. I feel like crumping has been around for a long time, right? And it got into like popular culture around that time. My birthday luck is not working, Zane. No. The Ice Bucket Challenge was originally for ALS awareness, and though it was momentary, some 50,000 people have passed since then. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. So yeah, I'm guessing they still have so much research to do on it. So maybe it's a good thing that it's coming back round, right, Ari? No fue Coco. Topical, but still, sorry for random sad vibes. It's okay. It's a big number for such a, like, rare condition, you know? I think we should strongly consider bringing back slam poetry. Every time I think about slam poetry, I just want to snap my fingers. And I feel like that's awful because it's not anything to do with the poetry itself. Slam poetry is great. Right, Razzie? Remember the floss dance? I remember the floss. Do you remember the backpack kid? Didn't he kind of start that? I don't know. Didn't he like sue Katy Perry or... No, he sued like Fortnite or something, right? Or tried to. Sweet Souffle, how are you? It has been a while. I hope you've been keeping well. Good to see you. I mean, I think that's supposed to be like a love heart, right? Like the generation of today, that's how they do the little love heart. They don't use two hands. Very efficient. But I could see it being snaps. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, old Nintendo dude. That's awful. The Orange Justice Dance? The Orange Justice Dance. I don't know if I remember that one, Sarah. Yeah. I was just also like embracing the we're so different from this generation because that's their love heart symbol. The Wiggles, meet me in the pit during fruit salad. What bar? You need to go to a Wiggles concert once in your life? Do it. In high school, the Macarena, but yeah, the Macarena was huge when I was quite young. God, I remember that being a huge thing. You use it too? I love that for you. You are so young. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Oh my gosh, Razzie, why the aggression? WTF, why the face? You know? Meet me in the pit. You got it. I was 18 years old when I found out that the Macarena is in a real language and not gibberish. Right? I don't think I ever sang real words to that song. We're gonna do one more box of eggs after this, why not? And then we'll call it. I feel like that happened to me too. I thought they were just saying random words for the longest, just noises, right? You knew the words by heart? That, back in the day, Sarah, would have been such a flex. Ooh, I love that area. That's the dream right there. Oh, it's snowing. Razzie, you probably already knew this, but did you know that Bedrock Minecraft on the PC you can use the controller for? You're Mexican, so speaking Spanish isn't much of a flex, I fear. Kinda true, but still a flex that you knew that those were actual lyrics. Yes, I know about the dirt on my nose. Did I sound like Hermione? You did know that? You just wish that you could on Java, I'm guessing. I don't understand why you can't on Java. Like, it's not that hard. Is anybody else concerned by the fact that the Alex the Terrible has moved from wrestling bears to wrestling tigers? I have no idea who that is, Baha. Yeah, Sarah, I don't know. I don't even know if it's, like, safe for us to ask at this point. Ghost, how you doing? It's that time again. Coffee-flavoured flan. Churros, yum. Carly on the smart TV. Eggs being made in Scarlet Violet. We are ready to kick the week off. 5 cookies for me today. Oh my gosh, Ghost. So generous. Thank you so much. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Mambo number 5, that was also a huge thing, right? I remember being disappointed. I had no idea what the song was about, but I just remember being disappointed that my name wasn't in that song. And if I knew anyone whose name was in the song, I thought they were really cool. That's my main memory of Mambo number 5. True. Sarah, that is a good question. That's the oldest thing? Why is it the oldest thing I've ever said? Surely it makes me sound a bit younger because, like, I was young enough to have those thoughts when Mambo number 5 came out. Right? Oh, that's a good way to look at it. I'm nodding and agreeing. Whatever, Razzie, whatever. We are on our last box of eggs for the day, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully there is a shiny in the next 30 eggs, please, universe. Thank you for the luck, Jess. I need to check my sandwich as well. I am nodding and agreeing to Razzie nodding and agreeing. Last box luck. Mambo number 5 came out in 1999. That's a great fact, Natasha. Thank you. Thank you for looking that up. I was really young when it came out, like really young. I'm surprised I knew names, but I was a smart child. I was a smart baby, you know? I didn't mean to do that. Razzie? Perhaps the real shiny starters were the friends we made along the way. This is true. You were tiny then too, right? Literally just checked, saw it had 2 eggs, waited for one to hatch and then checked again. I should be back with a stream tomorrow, guys, so look out for that being scheduled. In 1999, I was Aries' favorite number of years old. I love that. Right, sandwich check. We still got 11 minutes. We could probably do this box in 11 minutes, right? I don't know. In 99, you were as old as Razzie. As old as Razzie is right now. You hadn't spawned yet. Whoa. Not the skull emoji with baby written next to it. Sorry, that was clearly still playing on my mind there. Oh my goodness, Shani! Shani, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Again, making an outstanding entrance into stream. My goodness, let's get all the hype, guys. You got Katie, Viper Sniper, Michael Hanna, you got Braxish, let's go. Jenny Pixel plays Terry Washington, Riley, the gifted bestie. They called it. Demon Days, and you got Trashy Zay. Oh, and Mike. Why do I always do that? Trashy Zay and Mike. Let's get all the love in the chat for Shani. Shani, I know you're not feeling too well. How are you feeling right now? I hope you're all right. Zane, how are you? Thank you so much for gifting those memberships. My goodness. The Bruxfish snipe, right? Insane. There always has to be at least one insane snipe in there when Shani gives a membership. Ooh, I love egg drop soup. Oh my gosh, enjoy, Shani. I am so sorry you feel like garbage. I hope the soup helps a little bit. And I hope you start to feel better. I'll explain. No, you don't have to explain. 5 foot? I'm upset right now, guys. Ignore the laughing, okay? I'm upset. Oh. Thank you for saying thank you, Trashy. Egg drop soup is amazing for the soul. That's so true, Sarah. Thank you, Zach. How you doing? Welcome in. My goodness, guys. It's the Team Twy box. I miss Twy, but I heard from him on my birthday, which is exciting. I wasn't 5 foot. I'm pretty sure I wasn't 5 foot yet at that age. I'm focusing on the 5 foot thing because it's the only thing that wasn't true in that statement. Dom, how are you? Welcome in. Right, Sarah? $4.10. What's the average height? I don't even want to say it because I don't even want to admit how old I was. Enjoy the soup. 5'10". That's how tall you are, right? Are you 5'10"? I'm 5'7", for those of you wondering. I'm pretty sure I wasn't 5 foot in 1999. Oh, I don't know. I haven't been in stream for an hour and a half because of meetings. Oh. You're 5'8", Baha? Average height of a 10-year-old female. But I don't want to finish the sentence. So I'll just Google it myself, guys. Okay. Just Google it. Average height of a blank year-old female. Why are you giving it to me in centimeters and... I want feet in inches, please. The average height, actually... I didn't say that. I didn't finish the sentence. Damn it. Stop. I'm not even going to read the answer. Okay. You're 5'4". You are the same height as my sister. I am so much taller than my sisters. One of them's 5'1" and one of them's 5'4". Who gave me all the extra inches? I have always hated my height. I always wanted to be short like my sisters. You're 5'8". You're 5'5", Shani. Your sister's 5'11". That's like model material. I didn't say that. I swear I didn't finish the sentence, Razzie. I'm gonna have to listen to it back, because if I did, that's wild. You're the shortest person in your family? Wait, what happened? What did I do? I'm gonna die. Stop. Her posture is terrible. I used to struggle with that a lot because I always wanted to make myself smaller. So I never like stood up straight with a good posture. I'm assuming it was probably the same kind of thing with her, Jess. I don't even want to listen to it back. I know it. I thought I was so proud of myself for not saying it. You're tall, Collie. What are you doing streaming Pokemon? The NBA needs... See, I'm not that tall. I think that's kind of where my issues like were and probably still are. Like, I'm not tall enough to consider myself to be like super tall where it's like cool. And this is just me talking personally. You guys know how it is. We are the meanest to ourselves and we would never believe or say the same things to anyone else. But I'm 5'7". So I was always like, it felt like so much taller than my family. And even my friends, like I feel like I always had short friends. I thought they probably had me around to make them feel better about themselves, I'm sure. But yeah, I always felt like I towered over them. But I'm not like tall to the point where it's supermodel tall, you know? You'd like to be, and again, I think people always want what they don't have, right? Tall people want to be short, short people want to be tall. Hard in the paint. Oh my goodness, Nicholas. I don't even want to know what that song is. I was made fun of a lot growing up because they never made pants long enough. Oh no, Jeff. You're only 5'8" and you feel short. It's all so subjective. It's all so subjective. I think we're all each other's worst critics. And especially if you have like, I'm gonna be honest, I have pretty bad self-esteem issues. You're always gonna find something wrong with you. Whether it's your height, like, even if it's not perceived as being wrong by other people. You feel like 5'8" is average. Brandon, how you doing? I'm sure I'm fine by the way I am. I only wanted to be taller because girls rejected you. That sucks, Brandon. That should never be the case. It's a very shallow way to live your life. Last 10 eggs, guys. Oh, you think 5'7" is optimal for your personality? Nice. I'm sure oh, I read that already. I'm 5'8". I feel like I'm average. I read that already. Also, I feel like, yeah, if all of my family were the same height as me, I probably wouldn't have the same, like, I wouldn't have given myself that stigma. I think it's just because they were all so much shorter than me. Yeah, exactly what Sarah said. The best girls aren't as vain as that. So true. Second sandwich over. Oh gosh, Zane. Are you gonna go for a third? You're 5'8" with 7 feet of attitude. I love that. If it helps anyone, I'm taller than my husband. If it helps anyone, I'm taller than my husband and it's just fine, right? When you like find your person, you have to live with them for a very long time, you know? Like, if you're gonna pick someone based on just how they look, it's gonna be rough. It's all about that personality. It's all about the connection. Good luck, Zane. Good luck. You don't want to be a guy. You don't want to be with a guy that's 5 foot. To be fair, I don't want to be with any guy, right? Exactly. Big facts, right? You want to find someone to spend the rest of your life with? You better be basing it on way more than looks. I'm also taller than my husband, and I've never cared about men's height. Exactly. That's how it should be, in my opinion. Not sure what that combination of emojis means, but I'm sure it's something that I wouldn't want to read out. Yeah, isn't that so weird? Because, yeah, I just had that whole conversation about how I feel like I'm too tall. But I look at, like, Aerie. Aerie is, like, I think a couple of inches taller than me. And I think she's one of the most stunning people in the world. And I think her height is, like, empowering and just badass. Would I ever think that about myself? No. It's crazy. It's crazy how horrible we are to ourselves. You cannot date someone for any reason you want. That's true. Thank you, Razzie. I don't know what's going on. You're 2 inches taller than you. Than me, rather. I broke up with my high school girlfriend because she didn't laugh. I don't know what that is. I mean, she was probably just about to break up with you. So I'm not going to continue that. Especially if they take their sketty to the bathroom to eat it. If I was there, I wouldn't. You're 1 inch shorter than your 20-year-old self. Have you shrunk a little, old Nintendo dude? Welcome back, Arnie. How are you? Also, was this the last 5? This is just casually the last 5, guys. I have to keep track. Yeah, this... You don't actually want to know. Ooh. I spent way too much time in therapy to judge myself harshly anymore. I just vibe like a bestie should vibe. I love that for you. I wish I could say I was at that point. I'm definitely not. But one day, I feel like one day I'll be happy and love myself. Your first boyfriend broke up with you because he tickled the girl at the dance he took you to. Now, this is very serious, Jess, okay? But forgive me if I laugh, because sometimes I just laugh at things that are too serious. But, so did he break up with you because he felt so bad about tickling another girl that he just couldn't live with the guilt? Or did this tickling turn into feelings and he decided he wanted to pursue the girl he tickled? There you go, I didn't laugh. I called him and broke up with him. And he said, are you done? Because her and I are going to the movies. Oh, you broke up with him. Darn it. Not gonna lie, Jess, it was a little bit more funny if he broke up with you. But I'm proud of you for being strong and breaking up with him. What a cheater. Are you done? Because her and I are going to the movies. So rude. You had that. You knew. You're playing Pokemon Violet. Good luck with what you're up to, Arnie. Yep, I read it again. I didn't mean it like that. Jess knows. I didn't mean like he should have broke up with you. I just meant the story was funnier in my head that he was the one that tickled the other girl and then he broke up with you. Like, why? He couldn't live with himself for tickling another girl? You know? Can I get a shovel, guys? Oh, Jess. Chelsea, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Do say hi if you would like to. It'd be lovely to meet you. Travi, how you doing? Welcome in. You'd have just ghosted him for that. You get it. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. All right, 3 more eggs. One time I had a massive crush on a girl for years, but then she did something that made me not really care for her, but secretly I still did. But anyhow, I got in a relationship, and then the other girl decided she was into me. So I broke off the relationship and dated the girl I'd been into forever, and she broke up with me after 4 days, and I still think about that sometimes. Oh. Chelsea, how you doing? Welcome in. Guys, we are on our last few eggs, so now is your chance to double tap to like the stream if you haven't yet. I would appreciate that. If you have been lurking and you've been enjoying the vibes and you aren't subscribed and you feel like subscribing, please do. I broke up with my second boyfriend because he was starting to talk to another girl and then gaslit me about it. And then the day after, him and that girl were dating, right? So your instincts were correct. You crashed out hard yesterday. Uh-oh, Travi. The stifled laughter at the end. You are as awful as I... Hardly. I wouldn't say as awful. I just bared my soul. Stop. Giggle pants McGee. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to understand what Nick said. I gotta reread it. Yeah, reread it. A few times, maybe. Okay, I think this is the last egg, guys. So I'm going to get to the point where it is about to hatch. And then I'm going to say some thank yous. And then I'm going to end it for today. I should be back tomorrow, so look out for that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all the new subscribers we had today. You guys are great. Thank you for deciding that you want to maybe come back at some point. Please do. But let's look at what the wonderful peoples have done today. We had Sabine with a 7-month flex. We had Thunderblade with 5 months. Paulie with 17. And then we had Alexi with 4. And then the wonderful Shani gifted us 10 memberships again. Thank you so much, Shani. You are incredible. All of you guys are the best. I hope you have the best weekend. The best Friday night. Treat yourself. Please. Let's see if this is shiny. Thank you for the luck, Natasha and Eri. Is it going to be shiny? It's not shiny. I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Subscribe to my videos and hit the bell. Ring. Bye for now. See you soon.